Good evening. I'm Lexington Steele. And when I think of Kansas, I think of flat land, barbecue, squirrels, trees. But did you know that in this flat territory, there lies the supposed Devil's Playground? In this report, we visit the town of Stull to uncover some 12 inches of hard, pressing truth about this supposed Devil's Playground. Come, join us. From Lawrence, Stull can be found by taking 6th Street to the 1600 and following it west until you feel chills. How erotic. We're standing outside of the Stull Research Laboratory, where inside this door, 6 hot, sweaty men are piercing themselves with knowledge. Let's go inside and see what crazy, sexy information they are finding. Come on. Smells like knowledge to me. Excuse me, sir. What are you working on?
Facts.
What kind of facts?
Unfindable facts.
Oh.
It doesn't make any sense.
Oh my God. What about you, sir?
Don't talk to me.
Great. Great. Come, follow me. What are you working on?
The questions.
What kind of questions?
The questions with no answers.
No answers. And you?
We've been here all night.
You know what I've been doing all night? These 15 families formed the town of Stull in hopes of building a church of worship on the land. After many denied requests, Minister C. Berner of the Evangelical Association finally answered their prayers by building a graveside church. His quote upon arriving to Stull was as follows: "There was, until recently, a very dark community where no one seemed to know anything about conversion. When I came here, there was nothing but robbing, murdering, drinking, and playing, stealing, swearing, and sinful abominations. Today, the church has been torn down, and the town has become a center for conspiracies. According to legend, the people who settled in Stull practiced witchcraft, and at least one witch was said to have been hanged from a tree. In the graveyard, the devil came each Halloween to receive his followers at the old church. Search for answers. Our hard-hitting reporters hit the streets to search for answers."
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman's man, no time to talk. Music loud, women walk, being kicked around since I was.
So Stull, Kansas is supposedly, it's the gateway to hell.
Portal to hell.
Is that where like the entrance to hell is or whatever? Yep.
One of the gateways to hell.
The gates to hell or something. Gateways to hell.
Spirits and
I've heard it's like one of the 7 gateways to hell.
It's the entrance to hell.
Gateways and gateways and gateways and gateways and gateways.
Gateways to hell.
And I guess one time the Pope's plane was flying over, and they started like having all kinds of crazy turbulence.
Like the geographic center of the United States.
strange stuff going on.
Devil worship.
I hear that there's a church there that if you throw things into it from the front door, they either disappear or something happens.
Connor and I are having trouble finding people on Mass Street that were willing to interview with us, but I slowly turned my head to the right and realized there was 3 girls next to me. So I ran home, changed my shorts, came back and interviewed them.
It's one of the 7 places where the devil can come to the world, right? I think.
Who decides that?
Yeah.
Who determined that?
I don't know.
There's some spinners.
It's a pretty creepy town.
The gateways to hell.
The one that gateways to hell?
There was a barn there at one time that got burned down or whatever. That's supposedly spirits lived in there too.
I don't know anything about Stull, Kansas.
I've been there. I've driven through on my way to a strip club.
People camping out in there.
The next day they wake up on opposite ends of the cemetery.
It's creepy.
Spirits and spirits and spirits and
Pretty creepy.
And then there was this one group of people, they were driving in, and right when they got there, their car just died.
The latitude and the longitude match up to make the upside down pentacle, apparently.
I think it's all a pretty big joke.
There's a coal plant there. Someone like said like the Pope refused to fly over it at one point.
I'm from Texas.
Oh, I hadn't heard that one.
Satanic rituals.
I literally felt not only a presence behind me, but almost being like touched on my back.
It's kind of like remind me a lot of like Chainsaw Massacre.
I hadn't heard anything.
spirits.
And then I also heard that like the Pope like wouldn't fly over Kansas.
Supernatural. Spirits and
the gates to hell exist in this cemetery.
And don't go there at night.
That on Halloween, if you go there, supposedly you'll have like 13 years of bad luck.
I heard that they got a church that like you can't get any precipitation in there.
I heard that Kurt Cobain went there.
I'm a college professor and I shouldn't believe in all of that, but who knows what's out there. I mean,
There's definitely something that's manifested itself into it seems, in some sort of physical presence.
So one time my friend was driving back from, I guess, like cheerleading practice or something, and she was like going to Topeka, and it was on Halloween. And so her car like broke down like as she was driving, like right through Stull. It just suddenly stopped working. And it was on Halloween. And so she said that she saw like hundreds of people like walking in like all black, and they had like capes on, and like it was crazy. And they were walking, and they just like were all staring at her. And so she just like rolled up her windows in her car and like called me, and she like started crying. And then weirdly, like right after they left, she just like tried to turn on her car again, and it started working.
No. That's what I know about Stull.
Proceed at risk if you're gonna go to Stull, Kansas.
There's some spinners.
You should investigate the Kurt Cobain thing.
So we traveled to Seattle to visit the grave of long-dead rocker Kurt Cobain. Kurt confirmed that he did party at Stull, and so did a few other bands, as you can see by this graffiti. With all this new information seeping into the minds of our correspondents, they could no longer control themselves, so they decided to go to Stull for themselves. Upon arrival, our researchers were greeted with no trespassing signs, so they went to another cemetery. Oops, you weren't supposed to see that. You've heard the research from the sweaty men with throbbing knowledge. You've seen the erect gravestones located in the Stull Cemetery. You've heard the people that we talked to on the street. Pretty dim-witted, no doubt. But who have we not heard from in this story? That's right, the citizens of Stull themselves. Our producers spent countless hours phoning the small community only to receive no response. So in conclusion, we can only ask, what is really going on in this community? Much like my love life and my other reports, this story has no climax. I'm Lexington Steele, and stay sexy.
Spirits and
every hood got a horse, every hood got a horse, every hood got a story. Stay focused with an ear to the concrete. Every neighborhood got some blood in the street. Yeah, every hood got a horse, every hood got a horse, every hood got a horse, every hood got a horse story.
Lord Drake, fresh off a death trail. I smell stale and I don't never get any females. And I can tell critical things that smell like hell. I clear my mind, said I rhyme and cast a clean spell. And now I'm fresh to death as we ride through the shaking doom. Pretty soon with me with Tycoon and Big C, the bar seat is underway.